Now, as you can see, I'm wearing long pants, a coat, because it's the first cold Friday of the year. It's been about 80 degrees every Friday. I've been sweating and have my sunglasses on where it's cold and it's cloudy. And we'll see how that affects the game tonight between West Rowan and North Iredell. That's right, we're here at Mount Ulla, where West Rowan has a 40-game winning streak, the nation's longest. And I doubt it's going to affect them at all, the weather, because North Iredale's only won 2 games, and they're not a threat to win tonight. And most people are thinking about 50-7. We'll have to wait on that. But West Rowan, Scott Young has won 77.7% of his games. If he wins tonight, his record's going to be 130-37. That's quite a feat. And he's already moving up the charts among the all-time winningest coaches. And I'm sure tonight's going to be another easy win for them going into the playoffs next week. So we're going to go around here. We're going to find some people to talk to, and we're going to get ready for the game. So let's go. It looks like everybody is a West Rowan fan, even the police. Well, it has finally arrived, the monster truck from Sundrop. We got plenty of drinks. He's going to be handing out drinks and wristbands and a lot of other stuff. And he'll watch the West Rowan Falcons win another game. But it's good to have the monster truck here so you can see how big that thing really is. Okay, I'm here with North Iredell coach Shannon Ashley. Now, Shannon, you played a team that's won 40 straight games. What do you tell your kids?
Well, anytime you play West Rowan and Caliber, a team they've got, your kids take it as a challenge. It's kind of like a state championship game for those guys. And, they're just going to go out and see what they can do and how they stand up to a team of this caliber. So I think they're excited and ready to play.
What does West look like on film when you watch them?
Well, they don't have a weak spot anywhere on the field. There's nothing you can exploit. Their defense is outstanding this year, better than last year's. Especially statistical-wise and everything, and they just, like I said, they don't have a weak spot, and they're fun to watch.
Let's talk about your team for a minute. You were like 1-8 last week, I guess, and you came over here and played East Rowan, and they were all pumped up since senior night, and y'all went out there and beat them. It really says something for your team.
I was real proud of our kids. They could have folded the tent. Made a great 2-point stand there on the goal line to preserve the win and everything, and then recovered onside kick, and thought they did a great job. They practiced hard all week and did the same thing this week. So.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about this week's practice. You wonder if teams like North Iredell is it a mental game with West Rowan?
Oh yeah. You hear you read all the things in the newspaper and see all the things on TV, and you never know what goes through a high school kid's head and that kind of thing. We didn't play last week with our best tailback. He's second leading rusher in the county, and he won't be playing again tonight. He's got a bum knee, and so our kids kind of rally around that and hopefully pick up the slack.
And I have one more question for Shannon. Shannon, do you drink Sundrop over Nolan?
Every chance we get, Ronnie. We drink it. There's a lot of Dale Earnhardt fans around there, so they like Sundrop. So.
Well, there you go. Thanks, Shannon.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Scott Young, West Rowan coach. Scott, how do you get your team up after 40 straight wins and you're playing a team that's 2-8?
Well, it's senior night. That helps. It's a special night regardless of the outcome. It's going to be a special night for 26 seniors tonight. Some of these guys have been with us an awful long time, and we need to take a moment to honor those guys.
That's right. And, it's also a big night because you can see the Sundrop truck flashing its lights in the back. You got to drive that truck. You don't tell the people, you still have the fuzzy feeling from driving it.
Well, the negative is I can't drive it tonight. There's too many people around here. But, when we were here on that afternoon, no one was here, and I was fortunate to get to drive it.
I want to ask you about the Shrine Bowl. We got 2 more guys in the Shrine Bowl. This has become a yearly thing for West Rowan, it seems like. You want to talk about the 2 kids that made Shrine Bowl?
It's just awesome. That was the best news we had all week. Found out earlier in the week that Dominique Noble and Charles Holloway was going to make the Shrine Bowl, and we had 2 in it last year, and we had 2 in 2006. And I think our guys' performance in the Shrine Bowl is the reason for these guys getting selected this year.
That's right. And, you had a week off last week. So how has that affected you in a good way, a bad way?
We needed it. It's been a grind. I've stated before, we had been here on campus every day except one since July 28th. And, we needed that. We needed to get away last Saturday and Sunday and get away from it, and our kids needed to be away from it. We're able to shorten some practices, and, we were able to improve our team health, and I think that was key.
You know, you have won 77.7% of your games that you've been here, and it seems like the talent just keeps coming. I know your JV team won the championship last night.
Yeah, our JV team wrapped up the championship last night, back-to-back conference championships for the JV. Real excited for those kids. Got to take a championship photo at the end of the game. And those kids, you know, bought in and just improved week to week.
Now the playoffs start next week. Is there any different kind of plan for West Rowan going into the playoffs than what you've been doing?
If anything, you know, it's time to ratchet up the film study even more, to game plan even more, and to try to teach the game plan to your kids even more. So, you know, I don't think there's much of a change in our routine. It's just more precise.
Yeah. And you would say that sun drop is a secret to the success.
Diet sun drop, yeah. We'll be drinking it Sunday at our coaches meeting once we get our playoff opponent film.
That's right. All right, he's going for a 7th straight conference championship tonight. Scott Young, West Rowan.
Guinness and Melinda Kelly.
Here come some of the seniors now that have made the West Rowan program what it is. 2-time defending state champs.
Number 12, Aaron Cowan, escorted by Centonia Crider and Otis Cowan. Number 33, Patrick Hampton, escorted by Rick and Gay Hampton. Number 40, Emmanuel Gumbly, escorted by Aquaria Gumbly.
All right, guys, we ain't got long, okay? That senior, I hate we shortchanged you right there. I really do. I apologize, and that should have been organized better. We tried to do our part. It's nobody's fault. If we get a penalty, that's fine. It's on me. All right, it's on me. I'll take all blame. You guys go out there and bail me out. Now, about tonight, guys, senior night. Nothing but good things. Nothing but good things. You seniors need to go out with a bang. And all of us sophomores, all of us juniors, we owe it to those seniors. We owe it to the seniors. It has been a special group. It will continue to be a special group. Bottom line is, let's go win the 7th one in a row, and let's do it in convincing fashion. Dominate. From the opening whistle to the final whistle, dominate. Let's get it done.
One, two, three, TCAU!
Who they finna try?
Yeah!
Who finna be gold? Who finna be?
Well, that's the end of another Sun Drop pregame show. You know, Scott Young does what he always does. He just goes out there and tells the kids to go out there and play hard. You know, it doesn't matter with Scott who they're playing. He wants the same kind of performance, and he usually gets it from this bunch. So, like I said, I'm expecting about 50-7. So you see Will King in the background back here. He's the vice president. You're the vice president of
Sundrop.
Well, there you go. I should have known that. He's a vice president of Sundrop, and he brought the big truck, and everybody's having a good time. They're getting drinks. They're getting the wristbands. So next week we start the playoffs. We're going to have at least 3 teams at home. So everybody come out and support their team. And remember, always drink Sundrop, the official drink of high school football in Rowan County. See you next week.